Everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today I am bringing you my weekly update. We're going to cover what's been happening, what's been going on, and in reality this is really like a 2-week update because I didn't have a chance to film my weekly update last week. More on that a little later, but let's just jump right into my update for this week. So what have I been doing? You know that camping season started again, so we're easing back into our camping weekends. And that kind of throws a little kink into my normal routine. I'm going to figure it out, no worries, but I was just a little off on my filming schedule the past week and a half. So I think 2 weeks ago, I had shown pictures of my new granddaughter, Kimber. She's getting bigger. She is now a month old. She is sweet as can be. And I am just totally in love with her. She's beautiful. And what have I been doing? I think that I've had my nose stuck in way too many books. I have been watching a little more TV than I normally watch. I think I needed just a little bit of a break in my what got to be way too busy life. So I needed to take just a little bit of time off just to kind of reset, I guess is a good word for it. I have not been tracking as well as I could be, I guess is the easiest way to say it. I was getting in at least 30 minutes of activity every single day for the past almost 3 months. And I've not been as focused on that either. Again, I think I just needed a little bit of a break. Now, what does that say about my weight loss? It does not say that Kim fell off the wagon. I did not. I'm still watching what I'm doing. I just have not been tracking as closely as I had been. So 2 weeks ago on the scale, I was down 2.8 pounds, which brought me to a total of 14.8 pounds total loss this time around. And I was super excited about it. I did not expect, I knew I was down 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I guess about a week and a half ago. I knew I was down, but I had no clue that I was down 2.8 pounds worth. So I was super duper excited about that. I did not make it to Weight Watchers this past Wednesday, which is fine. I did check my weight. I'm doing fine. I'm still playing with the up a pound, down a pound. So, that's just normal variation for me. But I'm still watching what I eat. I'm still incorporating fruits. I'm still incorporating my oatmeal. So it's not like I'm fully off track. I just have not been tracking single thing that I've been putting in my mouth, which, again, I needed a little bit of a break. Am I going to continue to do this? No, because that's not the journey that I'm on. I need to get back on my focus. But like I said, I just needed a little bit of a break. And let's just kind of get into the activity portion. I was doing so good, and then I was feeling a little off. I don't know if I had a touch of something coming down. I was just feeling a little off, and I was about 15 minutes shy on one Sunday night on not getting my 30 minutes in. I just went to bed. It was like 7:30 at night. I just went to bed. I was exhausted, and that started a trend. Not a good trend. It started a trend of, well, I didn't close my rings that day and I lost my streak. So I kind of lost my focus. Does that mean I'm going to let that continue? No, I'm going to get back on the horse and start walking again and start focusing on getting that back into my normal routine again. Tracking, I am going to start tracking again tomorrow. Today is today. I'm going to start tracking tomorrow and start 90% tracking. I'm not saying I 100% track every single day. Most days I'm really good, but if I can 90% track, 90% tracking is better than hardly any tracking. We'll just go there. This is not a very positive update today, and this is why I didn't film last Saturday, because of the fact that I was struggling with my positivity, and I didn't want to jump on here and go, woe is me, I'm struggling. And I know that's real life, but I was struggling in such a way that I couldn't focus enough to even give an update. And I know that sounds weird coming from me, because normally I am Miss Positivity and Miss Go-Getter, and sometimes Kim is just Kim, and it happens. So I have had my nose stuck in a book. I think maybe just escaping reality. Not that reality is bad. I just needed, again, a break. And I have finished multiple books in the past 2 weeks. I was reading a book by Frida McFadden called The Locked Door. And it sounds as, the title sounds as ominous as the book was. It was good. It was a really good book. And what was behind the locked door was pretty freaky, pretty scary, good book. Highly recommend. If you're looking for a thriller, a suspenseful thriller, that one was really good. I think that was either recommended from Kindle or it was on a recommended list from maybe us. I seen it on Instagram. Not real sure, but it was really good. I devoured another book by Colleen Hoover. It was called November 9th. And the book follows a series of things that happened every November 9th for a period of years. And it was really good. Colleen Hoover, I cannot get enough of her books. I don't know how I never heard of her before, but so good. I can't wait to continue reading all of her books. I just downloaded, I have one more book, a book by Greg Olson, Gregg Olson, and it was called If You Tell. And it was actually based on a true story about a family murder, 3 daughters that went through a lot of heck during their childhood. At certain points, I was like, wow. I felt really bad about what these girls went through. So if you're looking for a true story, a little bit heartbreaking, but holy crap, I can't believe this actually happened, and nobody jumped in or stepped in to help, I'm telling you right now, this one was pretty good. So again, that was Greg Olson, If You Tell. I just downloaded a new book yesterday, just started it today. I told you I've been reading a lot, and I really have been. And it's the second book in the Maggie Shane Brown and DeLuca series, and it's called Wake to Darkness. You guys can tell I'm looking down because I have some notes here. Wake to Darkness. I think the other one was Sleep with the Lights On was the first one. And this series, I read the 6th book by accident, and then I wanted to go back and reread the whole series. So I just started the 2nd book today, and it started off really good, and it has the same characters, which of course a series would. And I'm sure it's going to be really good. So I can't wait to spend some time reading that a little bit more this afternoon. When we were shopping the other day, I walked down the book aisle and I noticed that James Patterson has a new book called The 9th Month. I don't know how long it's been out, or if it's brand new, but if you read that, let me know in the comments if it's good and if I should pick that one up. You know that I love the James Patterson Women's Murder Club series. That one is super good. It's, I think, the first book in that one's called The First to Die. And I think the second one's Second Chance, if my memory serves me correctly. But that one, so good. If you've not read that series, highly recommend that series, because once you start reading it, you can't put the book down. So that one, super good. So let me know, 9th Month, James Patterson, if I should pick that up and read it if you have read that. Now, what are my plans for this upcoming week? My plans are to get back to refocusing. And I feel bad that I haven't been able to do all the things that I wanted to do. But again, I was feeling kind of funky. And rather than forcing myself to be somebody that I'm not, I thought it was better just to take a little bit of downtime and find the time to plaster that smile back on my face in real time. And again, it's not that anything's been going on. Things in my life are fine. My husband and I are fine. The kids are fine. The grandkids are fine. It was just Kim got into a funk or had some kind of bug. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm finally feeling a little bit better. And I'm ready to jump back in and start tackling things again. And I hate when that happens. It doesn't happen to me very often. But when it happens, I feel like I just kind of struggle a little bit. And then I don't want to say shut down, but I close off a little bit. And let me know if you do that as well and what you do to pull your bridges back up and get back to real life. Work's fine, everything's fine. I sometimes have to go through my head and tell myself that this is fine, you're fine, everything's good. I don't want to, it's not anxiety, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It was just Kim got into a funk and she couldn't pull herself out quick enough. And it settled in a little bit quicker and more than it should have. Whew. All right, so now that that's over, I like I said, I felt bad. And anytime I have a lull in my filming, I then get nervous that I'm not holding up my end of the bargain and sharing my story with you and being accountable for both myself and you. And then it's like, oh no, you haven't filmed and what are you gonna do? And then I start putting pressure on myself. And I need to just realize that I'm doing this for my own accountability and I'm doing this for fun. I mean, I'm doing it because I enjoy doing it. And it shouldn't be any type of pressure. And I don't know how long I've been talking here, but now I feel like I'm just rambling. So I am going to start to wrap this up. So I'm fine. I'm back. I think that I'm going to morph into posting 2 days a week. I think that the 3 days a week was starting to put pressure on. And I do have a full-time job and I do have a full life. And I understand that some other influencers or, YouTubers are able to get out there and some post, at different intervals. And I need to settle in for what's right for me. And I think that that might just be the ticket, that I was putting so much pressure on myself that it just got to be way too much. So I hope that you're okay with that. And I hope that I can get back to sharing more on Instagram because I was doing really good. I was posting daily on Instagram. I was posting 3 times a week here. I felt like I was in control of everything. And then all of a sudden, boom, I came to a halt. And I needed to just figure out why. I think I'm good now. I think that I can get back and start this again. I think I just needed to take a little bit of the pressure off. All right, so I think that's it. I think that's what I wanted to share with you. I'm just looking at my list again. I think I covered all the things. Oh, I did start one new show on HBO. It's called The Last of Us. My son told me to start watching that, so I'm going to, I think I've only watched like the first episode so far because again, I have my head stuck in a book. But I'm looking forward to it. The first episode seemed really good. It's about a virus. There's a lot of shows about viruses right now, but it seems like it's going to be really good. So I can't wait to see what that story, what kind of a twist it takes on the virus situation. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up. I just want to say thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for your support. And hopefully I can, like I said, pull my britches up, get my crap back together, and be the Kim that you all have found to love and follow. And that's it. So again, thanks for watching. and we will see you next video.